I normally prefer adjusting my screen colors manually, but the OnePlus 15 just changed my mind. It has a feature that works so seamlessly in the background to reduce eye strain that I haven't touched my display setting in weeks. But before I get into this specific feature, I want to ask how many of you folks have those blue light filters on throughout the day. I'd be curious to learn if this is a setting that you only enable at night, or if you choose to avoid those light filter apps entirely. So use the comment section down below to share your thoughts. The feature we are talking about today is called adaptive tone, and while it debuted on the OnePlus 13, it's been refined beautifully here. If you are familiar with Apple's True Tone feature on the iPhone, then this is a very similar concept. Instead of your screen staying at a harsh, fixed color temperature all day, the phone's going to use its ambient light sensors to read the room that you are in. This allows the app to then adjust the screen's color balance on the fly, with the entire goal to give you a viewing experience that feels as natural as reading a piece of paper, no matter where you are. Now, OnePlus does include a standard eye comfort mode, but I highly recommend using adaptive tone instead. Eye comfort mode aggressively introduces a yellowish tint to block out that blue light, and to many of us, it can actually ruin the color accuracy of your photos and videos. Adaptive tone is much smarter as it delivers better, more accurate colors throughout the day while you're working in bright, lit environments. But when you move into low light situations, like your typical home setting, then the phone automatically switches to that familiar yellowish tint to protect your eyes before sleep. It gives you the eye-saving benefits exactly when you need them, without sacrificing screen quality throughout the day. Enabling the adaptive tone feature on the OnePlus 15 is incredibly straightforward, but there is one rule. You can only use one feature or the other. If you end up turning on eye comfort, then it will switch off adaptive tone. If you end up turning on adaptive tone, then it's going to switch eye comfort mode off. So that's something that you should definitely be aware of. To get this set up, just dive into your Settings app, navigate down to Display and Brightness, and then scroll down just a bit to find the adaptive tone toggle. A quick tap is all that's needed to turn this feature on, and honestly, you don't have to tweak anything else. The phone handles it all for you. And since we're focused on comfort here, it's worth noting two other details about the custom BOE panel used in the OnePlus 15. First, if you're reading in bed, the screen has the ability to drop all the way down to 1 nit of brightness. Yeah, it can get incredibly dim, which is fantastic for reducing eye strain in the dark. And second, if you get motion fatigue while reading in a moving car, then there is a helpful motion cues feature that's tucked away in the accessibility settings that can help settle your eyes. Even though the resolution is a slightly lower 1.5K compared to some other devices on the market, the day-to-day comfort of this screen is exceptional. So, the display is incredibly comfortable, and paired with the massive 7300 milliamp hour battery, it's a phone that you can easily use all day, especially since it costs less than its Google and Samsung rivals. But a great screen doesn't mean much if the cameras are a letdown. And I can show you exactly how the cameras in the OnePlus 15 compare to the Pixel 9 XL Pro right here. I'll also have a companion article to my website linked down below that lets you compare these images side by side. So definitely check those out if you're curious to see how the OnePlus 15 cameras compare to the Pixel series.